What do you consider pornography?
I think pornography is anything you're ashamed to share. Anything you see on the screen that you would be ashamed to share.
Okay.
Because from the first exposure, when children see pornography, it could be a naked women on screen. Well, you can watch a TV show and see naked bodies or bodies with panties, but that's the first exposure. And Fernando, if I can go back, sex in the way of porn is not a basic need. In fact, sex isn't a basic human need. What's the human need is a connection of intimacy. On Maslow's laws, that we will die without that. We could just stop having sex and nothing would happen. You could masturbate, or you don't need that. I have a lot of couples that have sexless marriages. They don't need it. And once you become an addict, it's not at all about like a food addiction. People will say this is so difficult because the body needs food. But I say, but your addiction, that's not true, because nobody gets addicted to carrots and peas. And the reason is your addiction has more to do with the fatty, sugary, creamy foods. And those are your triggers, or Doritos or Cheetos. It's all the stuff that has the bad components, the toxins, and they'll just eat masses. It's very much in line with a porn addiction. Like no human naturally needs to look at 200 different women screwing each other. Like, you don't see that, and it's distorting to the mind. But the more this addiction goes on, the higher the need for bigger and bigger and bigger stuff. So where you used to be able to masturbate and feel good, maybe after you saw two women making love or screwing, now it takes hundreds, and they have to be screwing each other in really deviant ways. So you create in your own brain chemistry the monster, and the monster determines how hard it's going to be to let go, to break the cycle. Because if you've been using porn for a long time, the monster just keeps growing, and you're feeding the machine. Like, the more you watch the screen, then you become the feeder of the monster. Completely. That's the best analogy I can think to describe it.
By the way, brother, if you're deeply struggling with your addiction to adult content, today I want to introduce you to Covenant Eyes, which is the world's best adult content blocker. I love that Covenant Eyes is currently helping millions of men around the globe to quit this addiction. And fortunately for you, I've partnered with Covenant Eyes, and today I want to give you access to it for free. Simply click the first link in the description and use the promo code IMPROVEMENT when signing up to your free trial to Covenant Eyes.
You describe pornography as anything that a man would be ashamed to share that he watches on his electronic device. In that line, would you consider Instagram, not the whole app, but maybe how Instagram models and most women who sexualize themselves in order to get maybe male validation or maybe OnlyFans subscribers a problem? Or I don't know if problem, but what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I just think that goes back to self-respect for me. Like, I think pornography has many social aspects. And one of the things is you no longer respect yourself as a man. Because if you respected yourself as a man, and you liked and you respected that you had a good character, lots of integrity, that would add shame to what you're doing. So I think I'm kind of getting off base, but I think it's those things that make it so difficult for men to deal with their pornography habit. When women start showing pieces of their cleavage or their breasts and their booty, what they're saying is, I'm not trying to flaunt myself in front of men. This is the person I like. I don't think so. I think this is the person that you want attention for, but I think it shows a lack of respect for yourself. Because if you really like yourself, then you're going to protect yourself. And you're going to want to save those parts for somebody really special. And that's kind of, I think it is a form of porn, although I don't think society looks at that as a way of porn. I think society looks more at that like, well, they just want followers, or they're influencers, or they're proud of their body. But when you're really proud and confident of your body, you don't need to do that. You just don't need to, because you're secure in who you are. And you don't, like, they're the very same people that complain that all men are dogs. But let's face it, who is the real dog? If you flaunt a bare naked body and you're upset that some guy was attracted by that and wanted to be with you because of that, then it only makes sense that that was the consequence you had for doing that action. If you really wanted to find a good man, put a respectful picture of yourself out there, there will be less likes, there will be less views, but the man who does like it will be a better potential mate or partner.
By the way, brother, today I want to invite you to my exclusive video on the 3 secret strategies that I want you to use to quit adult content forever. In this exclusive video, you'll find everything you need to know to quit this addiction forever. You can get access to this exclusive video by simply clicking the link in the description of this video. Enjoy, brother.